hello. So as I mentioned, there is a park here. So I'll take a little detour actually and just walk through the park. Just for your reference. It's called Yat-sen Park. If you're Chinese or a Hong Konger, who likely know who he was. He was a philosopher and physician, and credited or discredited, credited I suppose generally, was responsible for throwing over a little known dynasty called the Qing dynasty. So it's quite an important figure. So hence the whole park was designated to him, named after him. I won't go through the whole place. I just thought I'd do a little kind of circuit around here, just to show you the man himself. Always construction going on in Hong Kong. Well, in the city of Hong Kong. So there he is. We do have a plaque detailing his story here, and don't know if you can make that out, but Dr. Sun Yat-sen, born in 1866, died in 1925. So yeah, like I say, quite an important figure. So I'll get back onto the promenade. Excuse me. These guys having a nice day out. Walking over the fence, which you're not really supposed to do, but Hong Kong's not really a place where you get told off for doing anything minor like that. Sculptures all over the place. You can see, I mean, this obviously it's not slap bang in the middle of the city, but you can see Hong Kongers, particularly the elderly, quite a sociable group. They're always outside, they're always exercising, like this little old lady. They live a nice social and healthy life. So it's quite let's see, I think this is quite what I was saying, sorry, this is quite a long stretch, and obviously this bit is just a straight line. I think from central to where I started at the Star Ferry Pier, I think this bit is around. Yeah, it's not as long as going in the opposite direction. So this bit is about 4 or 5 kilometers, give or take. Notice they have no smoking signs, so you smoke, just be considerate and smoke somewhere where you're not where you're supposed to. Which, by the way, is most places in Hong Kong. They're pretty relaxed, but when it's, you know, like a park or public spaces, don't smoke. I smoke a vape, by the way. Don't really want to smoke anything, but I used to smoke. Oh, by the way, that's the thing. Quite an odd law in Hong Kong. Although they're made in Shenzhen, which is literally just over the border, you're not allowed to smoke or vape in China, mainland China. But you are allowed to here, but you're not allowed to buy them here. So retailers are no longer allowed to sell them. So it's quite an odd one. And in the airport, for example, they say you could get a fine for carrying vapes into Hong Kong. That's more of a scare tactic, to be honest with you. I'm not going to promote that you should, but how can they govern that, to be honest with you? Because people all over the world obviously vape and smoke, etc., etc. So don't be worried about smoke bringing one in. And the worst that could happen, which I've never heard of, to be honest, is that it would get confiscated. So there's that. There's a little mini beach. That's a new addition, because that wasn't here when I last came down here. Little artificial beach for children in exactly the spot where there could be a natural beach. I don't know. It's quite cool though. Don't know what to call that. I think water feature. That's new as well. Viewing decks up there as well. Tuck shop, I suppose you'd call that. People just hanging around. Literally hanging around. Just nice day out if you're a nice lifestyle if you're retired or don't have to work, or indeed if you're like me and you are working, but make a enjoyable time of it. It's not really work, is it? It's just me doing what I would do anyway, but holding a camera in front of my face. It's quite an old school boat. Some of them, they're called sampans, by the way. Some of them you can hire. You know, have private boat trips for everyone. So they're like old school Chinese style vessels. Sun is starting to come out. I'm not sure it'll fully break through the cloud today because, like I say, it is a bit overcast. It's making an effort. There's unlikely that if you're travelling here you're going to have a dog with. But if you're moving here with a dog, or indeed if you live here, there's sections which are literally designed for your dogs. So, there are other parts where they don't want you to have a dog, which is fair enough. Some people don't like dogs or they're scared of them. But yeah, be aware, for those of you that either live here or are bringing a dog here, you can't just take your dog around everywhere when it comes to public spaces like this. The reason why I mentioned dogs is because I have one, well, I had two this time last month, but unfortunately Pippin, his name was, Pip for short, poisoned. I want to bring that up because it's been brought up 1,000 times and it's not something that you really want to hear or I want to talk about. So let's focus on the task in hand. Alright, so you can kind of get a gist as to what it's about. It's a promenade, pretty self-explanatory. And you can choose to walk the whole thing or parts of it or none of it. But yeah, for your reference, this section that I'm doing again is from Pier 7, the Star Ferry, to Kennedy Town. One more little swirl at this last section here. And I will catch you in a bit.